It's a lot of nasty space pirate stuff. Well, let's see if we can get where we're going. Oh, we just lost Baby Shark. Oh, that sucks. I hope we didn't take any damage over here. I mean, I know we took a little bit of damage to the welding rig that I was using to work on the big drum buddy. Yeah, it shot all those welders up. Okay, well, we need to get out of here. Bye, Space Pirate Vulture. Hello, trade station. Just want to kind of position our guns away from the safe zone so that in the unfortunate event that we get space pirated, we have guns. I guess if I dock, like, go get half the stuff here, then maybe it will tell me when there are more things for sale. Come on, ProtoTech stuff. No. Okay, we got our projector on here, so time to get this fixed over here at our handy dandy mistake corrector. Okay, got that sorted. I am actually pretty interested in trying to build a drone today, a little railgun drone, and work on the Ukamachi. So let's go remind myself of all the things that I talked to you guys about. Let's see what we've done. Well, we discussed those things. Oh, so all I have to really do still is design a drone. Okay. Okay, so if I weld all this up, I should have a little teeny connector to use if I want, and a merge block associated with that. So it should help me with my design, because this big connector is kind of difficult. I mean, it's nice that it puts all that storage in there, but it does take up a lot of space inside the body of the drone. So I stick a merge block on top here. Yes, okay, perfect. I'm gonna set this set that camera up, and we'll do a time lapse. So this is a railgun drone. So it needs to have a railgun on it. So we're kind of looking at a variety of situations here, right? I have two needs. I have to get uranium in here, and I have to get hydrogen in here, and I have to get ammo for these slugs in here. And I thought I might be able to take advantage of the double connector here to try and get that taken care of. I like the way that looks, but I don't think this is a good idea. So let's say we put that there. Sorter. Junction. We need a railgun. Or do we do double railguns? Because if we did that, that would be like this. That's pretty cool looking. We need ammo. So it puts this junction in here. It'll allow me to separate that. So now I can put
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 containers for railgun ammo.
Do we need any more? Because we could put more in here. Each one of those is 7. 6 times 7 is 35. 42. Are these things going to be around this long? I don't know. So one of the ideas here is that this thing's going to have a hydrogen assist on it. So if we were going to stick hydrogen tanks on here, we could do that. Mozo. This was your idea to do this kind of stuff. So if we're going to take Mozo's idea, we are going to put thrust here. So let's put an event controller in here. We need an event controller for docking. So event controller for docking. Timer block to run a bunch of actions if we need to. We got dock, undock, run a bunch of actions. We need an action relay. Action relay. And we need an antenna. This would be perfect. I don't know if it'll let me do that or not. We're going to try it. As far as I can tell, we got everything we need here on this, except armor. So it's time to print this up. this is the basic drone. It's got armor and whatnot up front. It's just 2 railguns, and you know what's needed to move it around and fire it and stuff. No, I think we can do better. I think if we put a heavy armor plate here and here, then we can put one of these in there, can we? No, oh, we can't because it'd have to come all the way out here. Well, let's do it. So if I put these out here, if I put those out here, I can put these in here. Give the railguns just a little bit more. Is there a place on this, like anywhere, where I could put a panel? Yeah, I guess. Here? Okay, let's set all these up. A spacebar vulture is coming in. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we need to get in a ship and go shoot it, because it's coming for us. We're gonna get in Jaws, since Baby Shark met an unfortunate end. See if this guy can meet an unfortunate end. Alright, let's do this. Missed. This guy's having a bad day. Oh, we don't have our programmable block script running. Why did you get messed up, man? Are you even still here? Maybe we can salvage you. Maybe we can salvage you, you meanie. Guys, in my opinion, have gotten a little more aggressive. I mean, maybe this was the one that was Maybe this is the one that I jumped away from and it took it this long to get here. I don't I don't know. Alright, let's try and stop this thing. Yep, there goes some pieces. Okay, well. Got any hydrogen? Oh, yeah, we got hydrogen. Oh, yeah, this is the same one. This little guy chased me across the friggin'... This guy chased me from when I jumped. See if there are any goodies. Wow, okay. We did do some serious damage. Yeah. Oh, what's in here? Block is not powered. Interesting. Okay. Well, do we have a connector on it? I mean, we did blow the bejesus out of this thing. No connector. Well, I guess we can take this thing back and we can see if there's any goodies in the beds. And we can take the hydrogen. And we can stop outside a gun range and just make sure they're off. Alright, let's take this thing back home. I'm gonna go turn the guns off is what I'm gonna do. It's nuts that that thing followed me all the way over here. Like, once they latch onto you, there's some stuff going on. You gotta deal with it. So if I had an action relay, we could have done that from Jaws, but we didn't. Maybe they'll have some ProtoTech scrap for us now at the station. That would be nice. I gotta find a spot to put this get this hydrogen in the ship. So, first thing, I'm going to check this trade station. Nope, no ProtoTech.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Care about any of that stuff. We're going to pick it all up in a minute. Because we've got a big old collector system, so we're going to use that. What is happening? What? Why is there a light patrol drone here? What the heck? You, stop doing this. Why are you here? Why? Stop doing that. Why are you such a jerk? Why? What are you shooting? Stop! Jerk, why? I don't even know what it shot. I've got so much stuff, I have no idea. Another Space Pirate Scout drone? What? Okay, well, I don't know what all that's about. Let's block this. Let's get this thing put back where it belongs. Recompile. Run. There we go. Huh. Okay, so that is going to work. Let's get ourselves put away. Let's salvage this. I'm excited to do the salvage with my new gravity collector. So they're slowly working their way into this center field. They come in too hot, they get shoved back out. This guy didn't quite make it. This is one of the few that isn't making it. My suspicion is that if I was to move these gravity generators in one block, this field that sucks it in from the left and right would do a better job. That's my theory. So I'm going to actually do that. What? Now I got to deal with another one of these dumb... Yeah, I got to deal with one of these. That hiding Space Pirate Station is doing that. Come on, buddy. Gonna go into the Ukamachi, gonna go attack that. Be great. They're gonna attack me. Oh, you can't hurt me in here. And you didn't know that? Yeah, you can't do anything to me in here. Let's go out here. Come on, let's go out here. Hey, buddy. No more stuff for you. Yep, no more stuff for you. Right, okay. Okay, so supposedly I can just sit over here and grind all this stuff up and it'll all go where it's supposed to go, supposedly. That's the theory. Oh wait, I gotta check to see for I gotta see if we got any goodies in here. Okay, no goodies in there. All right.
Inventory full.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to have a different methodology for grinding. This is too much hand grinding. So I think soon we're going to make a grinding ship. Yeah, just imagine if I wanted to try and scrap a Vectorum warship. I don't want to spend all this time doing this. Maybe I can get like a PAM auto miner to do it. Maybe I'll make a PAM auto miter grinder. Then if I make captured grid stations, I should be able to just set that up to go mine it, grind it. Maybe that's what we'll do. Oh yeah. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today is that, and I didn't put it on the list, this is a 4K episode. So if you guys want to watch this in full HD, have at it. So let's see what we got going on here. We mined 1.4 million cobalt, 1.3 million cobalt. We still have almost 1 million kilograms of uranium, and we've processed more than half the gold. We processed like 1.4 million kilograms of gold, something like that. So we have lots of gold ingots. We've been processing some stone, so that's why we have more gravel and silicon and yada yada yada. We've used up quite a lot of uranium. A lot of this is scrap that didn't make it into the gravity collector the first time around. Some of it does get stuck on the sides. If I had the hull set up, that wouldn't happen. We're gonna go to the drone, and we're gonna do some setup and painting and okay, so looks like our railgun drone is ready for testing. Gonna check that trade station again, see what we got going on. Maybe sell some ingots. It has not had ProtoTech scrap, which has been a disappointment. I keep checking it and it keeps not having it. No ProtoTech scrap. Glad I finally figured out what was going on with the RockShark's connector. The collect all on was pulling things in. Even though throw out on is off, it's still sucking things in through the connector and then can't throw them back out. And that's what was going on with that. I want to weld up my CIC. I need to cut the top off so I can get in here and weld all of it. Okay, now we just need a whole bunch of heavy armor. That'll be the roof of the CIC. Looks like we did it. We got all that welded. That is nice. There might be a few blocks on the inside that we have to take care of by hand, but that is nice. And it seems like that Space Pirate station is leaving us alone, so I am going to put this away, and I really don't know what I have episode-wise. It may be interesting, it may be garbage, I really don't know. So I'm going to do the edit, and then we'll come back if there's anything else to do. I'll show you the CIC when I come back. Whether we're doing any more or not, I'll show you the CIC. Okay. Why do I think I can buy ProtoTech scrap at the traders? I think that because I'm looking at the faction types.sbc file, which is in the game's data folder. It defines which faction types buy and sell what kinds of things. And this list here, this offers list that we're in, offers list, has ProtoTech scrap available for traders. It's the only one you can buy it at. You can sell it, so orders. You can sell it to pirates and the military, right? ProtoTech scrap. However, there's another file, physical items.sbc, and normally this file has a bunch of other items in it, a bunch of these physical items. There's only one here because this file is a mod that I was making. There's another one on Steam, but this is the one I'm making. So this is my version of the physical item entry for the ProtoTech scrap, and the only real differences are that I added these two lines and I changed this value. So these are the numbers of items that may be sold at any one time at anyone who is selling them. So that's 5 to 25. I decided to make it less than the original amount that you can sell to the pirates of the military, which is 10 to 50, just because I thought people are going to want them more than they're going to sell them. And I changed this from 25,000 to 180,000 because I thought 25,000, I thought that was just a bit cheap, considering how hard it is to get ProtoTech. I mean, really, just go get a bunch of platinum and refine some of that and sell a couple ingots of that, and you can buy the ProtoTech scrap. No big deal, right? So, you know, that seems like a good price to me. So probably in the future, I will include this in the game. I'm not including it today because it's a learning experience, and the game's not fully configured to sell ProtoTech scrap. So some point in the future, I'm gonna add this mod to my game, which is just this file really, which is just replacing the game's default entry for ProtoTech scrap. At some point I'm gonna add that to the game. So that's why I thought I could do this, and I can't, but eventually we will. So, I think that I'm going to turn this on while I'm working on that. So that all the stuff that, all the inventory full, all of that goes back into the ship and I don't have to deal with it. It just magically does it. I'm fixing my Factorum changes to the Factorum ship, trying to not deviate as much from the original Factorum design. So see how that goes by the time I'm done. This is something that I'm just going to mostly do by myself and not share with you guys because it's mostly just kind of boring, you know. I already showed you I'm putting these thrusters in here. Just face each other. We could put even more in there, I guess, if we wanted to carve into that. So I guess there are more options. So I'm going to work on this for a while, and then I'll show you what I got. Okay, engineers, I've had my fill of trying to refit this for the moment. We added 8 reversing thrusters, 4 on this side and 4 on the other side. we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down thrusters. We didn't do anything to the bottom. I just worked.
Energy low.
Yeah. Anyways, so I put 5. I put 5 more down-facing thrusters in, and oh, I'm not done putting the greebling on this. I added 8 thrusters in each direction. 4 here and 4 here. Left, right, 4 dodging. I added heavy armor, so it weighs more, so it has more thrust and it weighs more, so that's not necessarily good. So some of this stuff here where it took a real pounding, this is heavy armor now, so hopefully it will suffice. So I'm gonna greeble the parts I should have greebled, and then we'll see if I can weld some of this up with the welding ship, or maybe I will try and rub myself all over a welder. It might be more effective, but I'm probably going to break stuff. I guess I'm going to rub myself on a welder. And we'll see how much of this we can get with just welder rubbing. Some of it we're not going to be able to get, and we'll have to get the welding ship in here. Do we have a helm in here? Oh, we do have a helm, yeah, okay. So I'm going to turn the gravity off so it's not funky anymore. Since I'm done with that for the moment. Okay, we have our welder on, and so we are going to go and rub ourselves on it and see if that helps. I don't have the repair projector on. There's more things to repair than just the new blocks I laid out. But once I get these new blocks done, I'll turn on the repair projector. And then we'll take a new blueprint. Oh, that's not going to work. They need 2.5 blocks. So they're going to fry each other. So that doesn't really work. Okay, I'm going to change my design. So I need 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then we can put thrusters here, like this. Yeah. I don't know, can we do something about this?
Inventory full. Inventory.
Okay, so I re-laid out these thrusters. So they're 1, 2.5, which is what they require, blocks in between them and the next thing, which is now more thrusters. Trying to sort of keep the basic Vectorum design here. I could do a similar thing down here, but I'm not ready to do that. So this has been a lot of fussing about, so I'm going to try and run this over this welder and call it a day. We're going to have to get this thing fixed up, like finalized, some other time. Maybe we'll have to go on an excursion without the big drone buddy since it won't be ready.
Yeah. The fact that them are ruthless and the fact that them are mean, their forces now are beginning to be seen. Yeah. Yeah. We keep getting in fights and they're going our way, but we still have to fix the ship at the end of the day. Our big drone buddy is forthright and true. He'll go out front and take the damage for you. And when the battle is over, you'll have to repair his ass too. Grids and steel plate, let's make a welding date. Let's get this over, this task that we hate. It's not a grind, that's salvage for sure, but it's tedious and slow, and we've done it all before. How can we make this process less of a snore? We want to spend more time on Titan's dusty shore. Will a machine fill the gap? Puns fully intended. Let's get these hinges built, these pistons extended. Pistons full back to and atlas like a linkage. Something that light up the night. It's a silly contraption, temporary for sure, but it's doing the job. Is it our ship repair cure? No how, no way. This isn't saving time. This isn't engineering efficiency pantomime. Next time we'll do this a different way. Something that doesn't take all day. Something that's better than a full cargo bay. A grinding ship, a programming chip, a gravity field for the component drip. Oh, clouds of parts dancing in the night. We're gonna get this process right. It's been a pain in the ass. The job's still not done. Viewer advice, that's gonna be the one. I've been told by you guys, me thinks for sure that fixing these things for that I should demur. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the pain. Just grind that bitch up and weld a new one again. So sometime in the future, and we won't get that far, we have to do something to raise our shipyard bar.
Okay, space engineers. I promised that we would go and look at the CIC. So, let's go see what we got. I welded it up, did some painting. It's not impressive. It has this nice entrance here. You can walk up these stairs. And should these be stairs that go down here? That's for you guys to tell me. And then obviously there's some missing ship here. And you can come in here, and there's 2 control stations. It'd be nice to set some stuff up on this eventually. I have some ideas. And we've got air and survival kit. So, there we go. Where did I get with this thing? The BDB? Well, I added a bunch of stuff to the back. And I know I talked about it a little bit, but here it is. We've got the projector on, so I've been doing projector repairs. And as you can see, there are still things that need to be repaired. There are missing pieces and parts. Now, how's the inside look? Well, you know, I mean, there are some things missing, for sure. But it's really not the worst. I mean, you know, a lot of this stuff got placed back in here. Okay, so I have a couple little blocks to do in here. Alright. Ugh. So, you know, most of the internals are okay. Right? This stuff's all re-welded, right? Oh, huh, look at that. Guess I must have been bored. Watching that. Oh well. Was a lot of rubbing to get the ship repaired. So before I do the outro, before I sign off, I want to show you that we've been using resources and doing things, and time has been passing. Oh yeah, right. So I wanted to add ideas that people have given me that I haven't done anything yet with. Okay, so those are all the things I still intend to do that other folks have given me, like ideas, so I'm very happy about having those ideas. Thank you. Definitely going to be working on it. So what's been going on here? We use some of the cobalt, not a lot. I've been printing components. We've used some uranium jumping around today. My lord, do we have a lot of gold now. We're almost done refining all of the gold, so that's cool. Let's see, we've used, despite using more cobalt, making more grids, we've used like 3,000 of the grids we had, and I had to make a bunch of steel plate. So, thank you for joining me. I very much enjoyed providing you the content today. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like and subscribe. And I will see you again for the next episode, where hopefully we will get more ProtoTech. You know, more ProtoTech. That would be awesome. More ProtoTech. More ProtoTech. Huh?
Energy low.
Yeah. More. If I can find it. More ProtoTech. Yeah, yay! Actually, you know, I didn't think about that, but at this point, I can probably get rid of this welding arm. Huh, like entirely. Oh, right. You guys are supposed to tell me. Am I gonna put more jump drives in here? We've got the gold now. So maybe that's what we should be doing with this. Is just filling it chock full of jump drives. I liked having a spacer around them so they're not directly against the armor, but can't have everything. So I don't know if this is the final outro or what, I don't know. But don't forget your towel. I'll see you next week.